Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a kitting up. I'm going to be kitting up this diamond painting here. This is from Coodeals. I got this as a PR package on their site. It's $26.56. This is a 40 by 50. Except I think 40 by 50 is the canvas size, so this is a 35 by 45. And this is a full drill with poured glue. There is 26 colors, and this is square crystal rhinestones, so I don't have an actual category for square crystal rhinestones. And this has a DMC code. And I'm like, what's the date today? It's February 4. So 2/4/24. So I'm going to use the Harbor Freight containers here. I was originally planning to use these containers here, these 28 drill container, these 28 box containers, but some of them have a lot. So, and I have 26 colors, so I would only have 2 containers extra. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna use the Harbor Freight containers. Normally, bags of drills are over on this side. Up, some random drills. This thing came with an inventory sheet. Put my... Okay, this thing came with an inventory sheet, so normally I use this inventory sheet to make the labels if I have one. So I was just trying to make sure, what they call that, it would fit. Okay. Drop something. I'm going to use this Xyron sticker maker here. I got this back in 2020. Will I be able to fit through? Nope. And pretty much what it does is it puts like little adhesive dots on the back of the paper to make it into a sticker. I like to hold on to the paper because it has a tendency to veer off to one of the sides. I don't actually get to use this that often because not that many diamond paintings come with the inventory sheets anymore. So many times I would scan the legend and print it. But when they do come with them, with the inventory sheet, this, I'm just moving it to make it more straight that way, because I'm gonna cut it, and I still need like the edge here so that it doesn't become like many different pieces. So how it was originally put, it was just too close to the edge on, so would have made cutting this harder. And most of the things I show on the video is linked in the description below. So assuming I remember to do it, or it's still available. Things might not be available anymore. And since I've been diamond painting since 2020, I have several years worth of stuff. Like when I bought this, this container here, it was only like $4.99, and then the last time I checked, it was $6.99. For all I know, it's bigger. I mean, it's more expensive now. And they actually only come with 24 containers, but if you move them like this way, you could fit 27. Just making sure they're all in the same order. So and this thing has 26 colors. So I only have one extra container, so let's hope they all mainly fit into one. So I'm excited, like there's more companies that are offering the square crystal rhinestones because they're very enjoyable. I enjoy doing the crystal rhinestones, the ones that are round, but my favorite drill is the squares. So square crystal rhinestones, I think are even better. I think, though, there's just not as many colors available for the square crystal rhinestones, so sometimes the rendering doesn't turn out the best. So let's hope. I'm hoping. I had done a square crystal rhinestone where it was primarily light colors, but this is like dark colors, and I thought this would turn out okay with crystal rhinestones. And it kind of has like a crystal rhinestones kind of have like a glassy effect, I guess, because it's like clear plastic. I thought maybe this will turn out well. Let's hope. Because they're like this, the effect of the color is a lot different than regular drills. So it's one of those ones where you kind of have to pick and choose what's the right colors you should use. I just noticed this label is a little close to the top. So yeah, not all pictures may turn out well with this kind of drill. So, I'm not saying that I know how to pick them, but that was my hope with choosing this, was that I chose a picture that would translate to crystal rhinestones. Okay, it's not in DMC order. I should have probably added the 16, like the... Okay. fits. Barely. $6.47. Wait, this is 20, so it's $7.43. At least the letters are in alphabetical order. Oh, there's some random drill. Except the Z, which they obviously thought was a 2, but it's actually a Z. $14. This one's a really pretty color. $9.50. Oops. Oh, did I put the $9.50? I put the label on the wrong side. So I must have had my box in the wrong direction. Move this to the top. Okay. 728. Number 7. This one's a pretty color too. I'm holding off on this one as a lot because I'm hoping I'll only need one. I'm hoping that there'll only be one color that I need 2 containers. $3,756. This is probably the same as the 5,200 ones I usually get. And these kind of, although 3,756 is not white, it's like a pale blue. It looks like a white though. Nice orange. Here's a 5,200, but it looks exactly like a 3,756. 318. This one's a purple color. Three, 8, 3, 7. Nine, 1, 7. This 310 might. This 310's really full too. S3701. Oh, 8. Four, 5, 3. Another purple. There's actually a lot of purple in this one. Three, 3, 5, 4. Three, 8, 3, 6. Eight, 5. Okay. 310, let's see if it'll actually fit in. This whole thing will fit in there. It's very full. Okay, nope. I'm just going to put this 310 in the side there, because the one I'm going to put 2 of is this 550. I'm probably not going to be able to fit it all anyway. And that actually kind of worked out that the 550s, the extra one is right next to $5.50. All right, so there's this one. I'm gonna label it. Ooh, I just got this new label maker. So I've been trying to like find really stupid reasons to use it. And what's nice is the labels are actually pretty cheap, so I don't actually feel bad about using up the labels. When I bought it, one of the first things I bought with it also is, what do you call that? Why can't I turn on my... One of the first things I bought was a generic labels for it, because I figure if the cheap generic labels work, then I'll keep it. But if the cheap generic labels didn't work, then I would like return it, because I was like, nope, the cheap labels have to work. So let's see, the cheap labels have to work, and I was able to get the generic labels did work, so that's why. So what is this one? This one is 905. Mushroom, and from Coodeals. You could actually just use your phone to do this, but I just don't like having so many apps on my phone. So square crystals, and where am I gonna put 40 by 50? I'm gonna put 40 by 50 here. Okay. Okay. So for two. One down here. But yeah, no, the labels are actually very, very cheap. I was able to get 3 rolls for like $2 something each roll. So just waited for it. Well, I just found the cheapest ones, and I was like, okay, if these generic ones, I didn't buy the brand name. I was like, if the generic one works, then I'm gonna keep it. It does use thermal printing, so it pretty much burns. I don't know if that's the right word, but it uses heat to print. So there's no, so I'm gonna prepare the canvas. So I'm gonna put some tape around it because there's some extra adhesive here. But yeah, it uses thermal printing. It's pretty much the same printing like in stores, at least in the US, when you get the receipt from like grocery stores or something. And if you ever kept one of those receipts, it starts like fading really quickly. This is the same kind of printing. So this is not really permanent label. So if it gets exposed to light for a certain amount of time, it won't be great. So I wouldn't use this to label anything that needs permanent labeling. But for this transitory stuff, it's perfect. I do actually also have one of those label printers that uses the tape. Those are a little bit more permanent, but the label tape is like not cheap. Like, I bought one of those label printers for like $10 at some point. I have like that P-Touched. I'll actually have it near me. I have one of these things. I actually bought it for like $10. It was like $9.99 during Black Friday one time. And then I find out that the cartridges for the labels cost more than $9.99. It's like printers, where the actual printer doesn't cost that much money, but the ink costs a lot. Yeah. The labels, the cartridges for the labels are expensive. I did buy some generics for that, but I read lots of reviews where they don't always work, the generic cartridges. So, yeah. And even the generic cartridges are not that cheap for that. But I will use that if I need like a more permanent label. Because once these labels get exposed long enough, it will start fading. But for diamond painting purposes, it's great because the labels are cheap. They really are cheap. It's awesome. You can get like different colors for really cheap. It's actually so cheap that I have to stop myself from getting more because I'm like, no, when are you gonna use up? Because I bought 3 rolls and there's like 600 labels. I was like, let me use up my 600 labels first. Okay, so I have some cover paper here. I printed this cover paper myself, made them myself. So what should go with my mushroom? Okay, I have plenty. Let's see what goes with my mushrooms. Stars. Leaves. I will use. I feel like the last one I used the leaves. I'll use the butterflies. Yeah, butterflies. Okay. So I just got all these patterns from Pixabay. So I have like 2 sizes because I have 2 sizes because I printed them on this here. So I have, this is like legal size release paper, and then these ones I printed on the back. I printed them on the back of label paper. So this is more letter size, so that's why I have 2 different sizes. But that works out because sometimes that's what you need, right? So, no, it's not long enough. I was hoping. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to do like that. And then, okay, that'll work. Maybe I should have done more overlap. Okay, this is going to be, okay, just making sure I'm not doing too much overlap. Trying to make it straight so that I don't have to move it after I take the thing off. So it kind of works out to have more than one size of the label paper, right? I mean the cover sheets. Okay, so there it is, ready to diamond paint. My butterflies covering my mushroom. All right, so that's all I have for today. So thank you very much for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.